Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is a replay sent to me by Beau B. Beau B from RNG clan. I'm not sure if he's still in that same clan anymore, but this replay features one of the most talked about tanks in the game, and it's the Panzer IIJ. Panzer IIJ, of course, is a premium German heavy tank. No, light tank, but you sort of play it a little bit like a heavy tank if you have a look at the tank. It is pretty small and it is a little bit slow. I do like that Aussie flag on the side, but it has a hell of a lot of armour at the front. And you just saw he's platooned up with his old mate Cheesy Oo, and Cheesy Oo in his little tier 2 British artillery just put a big shot of damage into one of those tanks up there. Now he's on Winter Himmelsdorf, and Beau B, being top tier in the Panzer IIJ, he knows he can comfortably bounce just about any tank that he comes up across. But what he can't do with standard ammunition in this tank, because standard ammunition does 11 damage a shot, penetration of 23, which is pretty lackluster. So most people go for the 46 penetration with the gold rounds. And even though it's a premium tank, it is a very hard tank to make money in. But what it is good at is farming statistics, as you can see here. That STRV M40L, a little tier 3 Swedish light tank, is having a bit of trouble penetrating. But even with gold ammunition in the Panzer IIJ, you do have a little trouble penetrating sometimes. But if you aim for weak spots and you line up your enemy tanks okay, you're going to do pretty well. Now 4-all is the score, and Beau B's with this little mate in his BT7 artillery light tank is coming up to farm a little bit of damage into the enemy tanks. Looks like he might have put a shot into his teammate there, and his teammate gets taken out in the end by that little PZ38 up the top of the hill, sniping away like a little champion. 6-all is the score, as Beau B has a look at the T45, and you can see with the autoloader, even though he put quite a few shots into the light tank, quite a few of them did bounce, but he's angling well, and you can see he's already blocked 471 hit points of damage on the left hand side of the screen. 7-all is the score. His platoon mate has just been taken out by that tank who's capping him, and Beau B in his Panzer IIJ doesn't really have the speed to get back there, but is he going to try? Looks like he might. Looks like he might be going back for the reset. With the score on 8-9, Beau B's already picked up 3 kills. He's done 442 hit points of damage, blocked 518, which for tier 3 isn't too bad at all. 8-10's the score. He's probably starting to think that he probably should have maybe stuck a toe in the cap. I'm not really sure, but 8-10 is the score. He does have 146 health left, which is over half, and he's got his eye on that M2 light tank. Lucky enough to be top tier in this matchup in the Panzer IIJ. When you're top tier in the Panzer IIJ, you really do have a good time. It does feel a bit dirty though. The IKV-72, one of the last few tanks that could probably reliably frontally penetrate the tier 3 German light tank, gets taken out. That T56 probably has got a pretty good chance of doing some damage to him as well, but he's got his tank angled pretty well, and he's just looking at chipping away at the American tank destroyer. Unloads his clip into the turret, gets him down to 20 hit points, down to 9 hit points now. He's waiting for the reload, bounces the shot, picks up kill number 5, and that brings the score back to 10-13. Now that light VZ35 is probably getting a little bit nervous down there, but he's going for the M2. The M2 is only on 12 health, so you'd think that I think it's a Swedish tank. I think he could get the goods on him, and he does. And now on the enemy side, it's an M7 Priest, a TZ38T, the Panzer 1C, and of course the Panzer II. That Panzer 1C has already picked up 6 kills. I'm tipping that he likes to play his tier 3 German tank as well. Panzer 1C, a bit of a favourite amongst tier 3 players, as Beau B Slowly heads back to the cap. He's not the quickest tank in the world, but he'll definitely get there in time for the reset. And there's the Panzer 1C. Takes his time aiming, puts a few shots into him, puts a couple more into him, takes him down to 111. So Beau B certainly has the hit point advantage, and he gets rid of a Panzer 2 who jumped in for a bit of action as well. Takes a reload, of course, even though it's an auto loader, the reload on this little German Tier 3 premium tank is pretty quick. 12-13's the score now. He's got to hope that that artillery doesn't hit him, because that would be probably a little bit painful. So the Panzer 1C on the enemy side's already picked up 6 kills. So's Beau B. And there's that priest. And this just should be easy money. As long as the priest doesn't get a shot in. I think even if he does, that went very high, that shot. And so he knows that Tier 3 American Artie's just going to get easy damage. Picks up his 7th kill, and evened up the score very, very briefly. And he knows he wants to get rid of that Panzer 1C. The Panzer 1C with the 7 kills on the enemy side is the nemesis that you want to get rid of. Gets a few shots into him, waits for the reload, but the Panzer 1C is going to be a lot quicker than the premium tank. Waiting to get a shot at him, just misses out, takes another reload. He's done 7 kills, 935 hit points of damage, 672 damage blocked. And with 8 minutes left on the clock counter, there's plenty of time to kill the last 2 remaining tanks. No idea where that Panzer 38T, that other Tier 3 German light tank, is. Maybe he's still up on the hill having a bit of a snipe. See Beau B's running chocolate as a consumable, which would help with the reload time, with the speed a little bit, and of course the aim. The aim can be a little bit iffy on the Tier 3 premium German tank. And he's going hunting for that Panzer 1C. I can't see how the Panzer 1C is going to really hurt him. There he is. He puts a few shots, bounces a lot of shots on the Panzer 1C, but picks up the kill with the Ram. That's 8 kills, and he is down to 72 hit points though. Now he's got to go looking for that final light tank. There he is. And this is where he gets a little bit cute here. Takes 55 hit points off him, bounces a few shots, takes him down to 45 health. So Beau B does certainly have the hit point advantage on this Tier 3 German light tank. It doesn't look... Is he going to run away? It looks like he might be maybe reversing back along towards that road. And of course, anyone who's into padding statistics, the Panzer 2J is an absolute dream tank, because there's not a lot of tanks that can reliably do too much damage. PZ38 takes a few shots, and Beau B trying to be a little bit cute here. He's trying to go for the ram kill. He's on 14 health. 14 all is the score. 1189 hit points of damage. Going for the ram. He's just not getting the ram right. And that PZ38, he's still shooting, but he's just... If he manages to penetrate him, he's going to kill him. But he just keeps penetrating. Keep bouncing, I should say. Bouncing the shots. And it looks like he's going for the ram. Gets him down to 9 health. Rams him, but that enemy tank, look at that. It landed right on top of him. And that was a bit of a fail in the end. In the end, it was a draw, because when he killed that tank, the tank landed on top of his Panzer 2J. But anyway, it was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Beau B from RNG Clan. Also Bruiser, Jewelers, Fire for Effect, Cool Headed, and of course the Top Gun for picking up more than 6 kills. In the end, he got 9 kills, and that would have been I think that's Radley Walters, but not at Tier 3. That's why there's no other medals. They definitely carried that game. Well, almost carried that game. 1203 hit points, 9 kills, nearly 700 base experience, which isn't too bad for a draw. Fired 290 shots, 187 hit, 101 did penetrated, and that's with pretty much all premium ammunition, and that's the downside of this tank. It is a bit of a money sapper, even though you can generally win plenty of games in that. Beau B would have had a good win if he just hadn't have tried to be a little bit funny with the ram kill. But anyway, not a bad game. The Panzer II J, the Tier 3 Premium German Light Tank. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.